It's no secret that being a police officer will require you to do pretty unimaginable things. But what would you do if you found out that the suspect you're about to arrest is your very own daughter? From an emotional arrest in the presence of the suspect's police officer father.
Come back from Applebee's?
Yeah, I had a drink.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
You're 21?
Yeah.
665, we're just going to play this out now.
My dad is,
we're going to do a Wawa. So we get
Sean
it
Lee. Dad!
Hold on, we'll let you talk.
Or a meltdown by a sheriff's daughter.
We're done. Nope. Stop.
Okay, hold on.
Stop.
Wait,
No, you're
Stop.
Wait.
Stop.
My
Stop.
dad is
Stay
a
over
cop.
there.
You're not gonna.
Wait.
Come over. Get in the vehicle.
My dad is a sheriff.
Your dad's the sheriff. Your dad's Mark Cage.
And I'm
Get
listening.
in the vehicle.
I'm talking
right now.
to you.
To an entitled lady who thought she could evade an arrest just because her sister is a cop.
Step out of the car. You have to. Okay. That doesn't matter. So are you going to step out of the vehicle or not, ma'am?
On December 28, 2022, officers from Howell Township, New Jersey, were informed about a traffic incident. Based on the reports, a white sedan was seen crashing into a traffic pole, which ended up damaging the car's bumper. Evidence was then found on the scene of the crash. However, the car and the driver in question were nowhere to be found. Luckily, it didn't take long before officers spotted the white sedan in a gasoline station nearby. But let's just say they were not expecting who they were about to deal with.
Come back from Applebee's?
Yeah, I had a drink.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
You're 21?
Yeah.
665, we're just going to play this out now.
My dad is,
we're going to do a Wawa. So we get it
Sean Lee.
Who was that?
Sean Lee.
Sean Lee? Okay. Listen.
Yep, you heard that right. The driver, later identified as Teresa, revealed that she is in fact the daughter of a police officer, specifically of an officer named John Lee. Perhaps it was an attempt to get herself out of trouble, but the cops were not having it and informed her about the trouble she got herself in. But Teresa decided to make things difficult by denying being involved in the crash.
Your bumper's in the road over there. Okay, did you just hit that pole?
No, I promise you I did not.
No? So if someone brings that bumper over here, it's not going to match up perfectly. You're coming from Applebee's, you're telling me. You went out that way. Everything's matching up. Witnesses said they saw a white car cross over in this direction, and I happen to find your car parked here
The bumper
with no bumper.
The bumper was hanging off.
Okay. All right. So, Teresa,
Yes.
let me ask you again.
Yeah.
You left Applebee's.
Yeah, I left Applebee's.
You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Did you hit the traffic pole that's right
No,
there?
I did not hit the traffic pole.
Do you not remember hitting a traffic pole?
Did not hit the traffic pole, I promise you.
So your bumper's in the middle of the road over there, and there's a pole down.
This part was hanging off already because I already hit something.
Okay.
When I hit a deer in Pennsylvania because I go to school in and this part was hanging off already.
Okay.
As more questions were asked, the driver started getting emotional. Probably a big way that she was starting to realize the severity of her actions. And despite how many times she was asked about the incident, Teresa continued denying the same.
Marijuana recreationally?
I do not smoke marijuana. I do not smoke marijuana universally.
Do you do any recreational
No.
drugs? But Teresa, I explained to you this before. Lying isn't going to
I'm
get you
not
anywhere.
lying.
We just need to know the truth.
I'm not lying.
You just lied. We just caught you at a lie.
Can you tell
I
me
just found this piece over by the traffic light by Lowe's. You said that piece fell off in Pennsylvania.
I don't-
You
That's a
told
lie.
me you hit a deer. You
That's a
told
lie.
me a whole bunch of stories.
I hit a deer in Pennsylvania. You can ask my dad. Please ask my dad.
You just hit a telephone, a traffic light. And that's where this piece was.
And that's probably where that piece was. Yes, I probably hit that.
You did hit that.
I hit a deer.
You see this?
I hit a deer before this. You can ask my dad.
This piece fell off at the traffic light that you hit, that you knocked over. Lying doesn't help anything. Where were you coming from?
I'm not lying. I came from Applebee's. I had one drink. I promise.
Okay, after Applebee's, where'd you go?
I came from there, the traffic light that's right there, and then I came around in there because my house and I would have to go from that traffic light to there.
Okay, that doesn't really make too much sense either, considering that the traffic light that you took out was on the corner
Which corner?
of the back entrance of Lowe's. So that doesn't make too much sense considering where the damage was and where the pull that you took out was. So, here, ready? Lanes Mill Road.
Yes.
Lowe's is on the right. You hit the traffic light on the right-hand side of Lowe's with the passenger side of your vehicle, which is where this piece was, which matches identically, which didn't fall off in Pennsylvania, which fell off on Lanes Mill
I know it didn't fall
Road.
in Pennsylvania. I know that. I hit a deer in Pennsylvania.
Well, you also hit a telephone pole today,
Okay.
or a traffic light today.
And I must have hit something.
At one point, she admitted she hit something, but this time, it's not a deer. However, when probed what this something was, the 21-year-old driver remained unsure.
The thing in here, and this damaged this here, and then I must have hit something today, and then this fell off. I'm not saying that I'm lying. I'm saying like
I'm explaining to you that you hit a traffic light at the corner of Lanesville Road in the back entrance to Lowe's,
okay.
and then you left the scene.
I did not.
Did you call 911? Did you report it?
No, I didn't.
Did you drive over here? So you
Yes,
left the scene.
I
You
did.
didn't report it.
I was getting gas and I was at zero. If you
What is that traffic light that is right in the middle by Lowe's and LA Fitness right there? That one?
So it's the one on the corner.
On the
So
corner?
if you're coming this way,
Yeah.
Lanesville Road,
Yeah.
it's on the corner.
Yeah.
If you were to go to the back entrance
Yeah.
for Lowe's,
Yeah.
it's the one right before that entrance.
On the low side.
On the low side? Yeah, this rim's all messed up too on this side. So
That's already messed up.
That's what it was?
The other accident.
I know,
That
I
was
know.
right next to.
Yeah, I know.
I was at Dunkin' and the guy backed into me in this accident.
Listen, are you just scared you're gonna get tickets or something?
Yes.
Is that all it is?
Yes.
So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the
So
truth.
when after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole?
I think I hit something. I remember hitting something.
You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
I remember hitting something after Applebee's. But
Okay.
I'm saying, like,
And then
before
did you
this-
drive away because you're scared because you had maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Yes.
Is that what's going on? So you drove away because you're scared?
Yes.
So you might get some tickets and maybe you might get arrested? Is that why?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're starting to tell the truth, right?
I remember hitting something, but I remember from before this, I already hit something, and he was.
So you're saying there was some damage, but obviously your bumper is over there like this officer was saying.
This was already damaged.
Okay.
This was already
Okay.
damaged. This fell off because of already damaged.
Okay, but it fell off on Lanes Mill where the pole is in the middle of the road.
I'm telling you, you
Okay.
just call my dad. He would tell you.
Well,
He's a
here's
sheriff's
the
officer,
thing.
I promise
Your dad, the
you.
sheriff's officer, wasn't driving your vehicle today. Your
He
dad, the
would
sheriff's
tell you
officer.
it's already damaged. And they already reported to the
Well, listen,
insurance. He
yeah.
already reported everything.
Pump the brakes. You're 21. You're an adult. We're trying to figure out what happened with you and driving and leaving the
I
scene of
hit
the
a
crash.
hit a curb.
You hit a traffic signal.
No, I hit a curb.
Yeah, you went up the curb. You hit the traffic signal. The traffic signal fell down, and you
I
left.
was texting. That's why, and I already had damage.
I'm just trying to figure out how, because if you went the back entrance to come out of the Lanesville Marketplace, that still doesn't make
The
sense.
damage should be on the driver's side.
Because this is where you hit the traffic light.
If I came out of
Again, I'm
Do you see
telling you,
that?
I'm telling you that your story
That
doesn't make
is-
sense.
that is that way. No.
So what is it? It looks like it looks like she was going
No.
east on Lanes Mill, but she's saying she was coming west.
Based on where it is, where
The damage is and everything.
Would be on that side of the street.
Yeah.
But, and that's.
I'm going that way.
All right, I'm talking right now. Okay? Pump the brakes. So, let me talk. So, what
This
you're
little kid's
saying,
messing around.
the damage wouldn't line up. Okay? So,
Okay, maybe you guys don't understand. I was that Applebee's. I went that way. I hit a curb that way, which is that way, which is that road that goes the back ways to the Jackson Quick Check. That is like right there, and like my house.
Since the conversation is not going anywhere, the officer suggested that she give her dad a call. However, they were not expecting what happened next.
Give your dad a call. Now that we've figured out what's happening,
And you're telling somewhat of the truth.
I still just don't understand how she comes out of that exit.
I don't. Is that bag with Glock that's on your face and all over your car? Is that from Applebee's? That's from Applebee's. That's an Applebee's bag. It's not an Applebee's bag.
No, it's a Guero's.
So are you coming from Applebee's or are you coming from somewhere else? Is that from tonight?
Guero's.
Where?
is that?
It's right there. It's right next to Applebee's.
Just next to that.
IHOP? Teresa.
I just need to talk to him over the phone.
Yeah, I think she's scared she's hanging out with a boy or something, and the dad is. I don't know. This makes no sense at all.
Maybe hanging out with a guy.
Yeah, she doesn't want. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. She spun around or something, or she's going to a guy's house or something. Who knows? Yeah, Teresa.
Teresa, what's your dad's name?
They want to polish it.
John?
He's trying to get caught up.
Yeah.
But,
This is John, right?
you guys look into the vehicle, we run up this head.
Hey, John, how are you? So your daughter is a traffic law and
If you think Dad would do anything to get his daughter out of trouble, think again, because this dad is different. Instead of helping Teresa, he made sure she learned her lesson and went ahead and let the officers arrest her.
Yeah, she's at the Wawa on by Kent Road.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So yeah, I think it might be best if you come because, like I said, she's upset and still very nervous. So okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me come out there and I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Thanks, bye.
All right.
Dad. Dad. Dad.
Hold on, we'll let you go.
Do you have anything to tell your pocket? Do you need anything from inside the car? Cell phone?
No, my cell phone is in there. My car keys. I did the test right. I don't understand.
So the word indicator said you're
What?
not safely, not okay to safely operate in motor
I
vehicle.
asked you what.
Yeah, you took too many steps and started to you missed steps, healed itself. Going through the one-leg stand, you left raise your arms off the balance. There's a lot of indicators there that you're upset. So we're gonna walk through the middle part here.
I'm a soccer team. Where's my dad?
Oh, your dad's right over here.
I see him.
Okay. Sure. So we have your cell phone. Do you need anything else from inside the car?
Anything else in there? You do stops with this shit in the car.
All right,
You're
Teresa.
arrested for DUI. Go.
Have a seat. Teresa, I do want you to understand these are traffic tickets, okay? There's nothing criminal here. They're motor vehicle offenses, okay? Alright, so stop for 1 second, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in the
Just shut up. I understand. I've seen.
You have the right to
Law
talk
and
to a
Order.
lawyer and have
I've
him
seen
present.
Law and Order.
Alright, so we're going to go to our station now. We're going to do our process. I'll
That's
try and
fine.
read you your rights again.
That's fine.
And we'll take it from there, okay?
That's fine.
Alright.
And instead of attempting to cover for her, make excuses for her, or utilize his position at the local police department, John Lee forced his daughter to accept responsibility for her conduct, a decision that drew a lot of applause online. While Officer John Lee received praise for his actions, on 19th, 2022, what was supposed to be a routine traffic stop turned into a messy argument after the suspect behind the wheels turned out to be an entitled lady who decided to power trip the officer. Here's what happened.
on this vehicle.
Okay, can you show me that?
I need your license. I'm not doing this game. Why am I smelling alcohol emitting from your breath? I need your license, registration, and insurance. You have one more chance, or I'm going to take you to jail, okay?
Take me to jail. Mom, he wasn't in following me the whole time and loving, and now he's gonna follow me?
That's not how this works. All right, we're done.
The driver, who was identified as Brittany, was obviously uncooperative from the get-go. Based on reports, the officer noticed she was driving way past the speed limit and decided to conduct a traffic stop in order to make sure everything was okay. He ended up following her until she arrived home. The moment he asked for her document, she became hostile and even dared the officer to arrest her. Well, that was not the best thing to say in that situation, and soon after, she found herself in much deeper trouble. She thought pulling the "my dad is a cop" card would help. Sadly, it didn't.
Stop.
No,
Stop. Stop.
My
Stop.
dad is
Stay
a
over
cop.
there.
You're not gonna. Okay.
Come over here. I am trying to talk to you.
Okay,
You do not want to listen to me.
enough.
You do not want to listen to me. You don't want to do
Listen,
anything.
Just tell me, like, when did you?
I clocked her over at 285 past Brantley.
When? I haven't even been past
Stop.
Brantley.
She hasn't been at Brantley.
You're lying because I haven't been at Brantley.
She hasn't been at Brantley.
I haven't been at Brantley.
Stop yelling.
I
Stop.
haven't been at Brantley.
I know. Stop.
This time, even her mom had to step in and explain her daughter's situation. While the cop insisted that he saw the car at Brantley Road, the duo continued to stick with their narrative, denying even passing Brantley Road. However, it won't take that long before the truth is disclosed.
No, I
On 285.
She
I
hasn't.
passed you.
No, I
I passed you. A black Chevy Silverado doing 93.
No, I haven't.
Eddie 136 Central. I have one
sir.
female detained.
Stop.
Mom, don't.
Wait. Where? She's not coming from Brantley.
What's here?
She wasn't coming out of Brantley.
Okay.
Stop.
Well, that still doesn't.
Okay. Stop. Stop. She called me. She was bringing me the kids.
Okay. So where are you coming from?
I'm telling you.
Where are you coming from then?
Okay, I've come from my boyfriend's
Which is where?
friend's house.
Which is where?
It was off of Thomason.
Off of Thomason. So you have to
Yes,
pass
sir.
Brantley Road to get to Thomason to get here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. I passed you at Brantley Road, clocking you at 92.
Okay, so question.
I am traveling 100 miles an hour trying to catch up to you.
No.
And you kept driving through Loving, black Chevy Silverado.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I don't need to lie about that.
Mom,
And now I'm smelling alcohol coming from your breath, and you have
Test me.
kids in your car.
Test me because I left from there. I told my mom I'm coming to bring my kids so we can
And I'm
go.
asking you for your license, registration, insurance, and
Okay.
you're denying that.
no,
okay?
I'm
Yes,
not-
you are.
I'm
You
not-
said take you to
Okay,
jail.
no,
So I'm obliging you.
Don't
I'm
be
trying.
like that.
Okay, I'm not
All
trying
you
to be
have
like
to do
that.
is just give him your
Okay,
license
that's
and
fine.
the registration.
I will.
Don't argue. Why
I'm
are you
not arguing because
You
you
are
saying that I
arguing.
came from Brantley.
Okay.
Not Brantley Lake.
Okay.
Okay? Not Brantley Lake. Brantley Road, that is on 285 right here.
Okay.
Okay, pass.
Where did you put your lights
Where did
at?
you put your lights at? Here.
I
Right
am not
here.
going to run
Right
license
here.
siren. Yes, right here.
Okay, so
Right
why
here.
have you been following me this long and you haven't put
What do
your
you
license
mean? I'm not going to put everyone in danger by running the lights and sirens 100 miles an hour.
I'm not gonna run from you.
Let her give her.
While her mother was trying her best to pacify the situation, the daughter continued to behave like a child. And despite how many times the officer told her to stop arguing, she did just the total opposite. And if you think she's done with her shenanigan, well, let me break it to you. She's not, and things are about to get worse.
Okay, so let me call. No. Now you're taking me to jail for no reason.
Stop!
Wait,
Stop!
listen.
Get in the vehicle.
Swap.
Get in the vehicle.
No.
Get in the vehicle.
Stop. No.
Get in the vehicle right now.
Listen to me. Listen
Get
to
in the vehicle.
Okay, I'm trying to talk.
Okay, I'm going to talk to her.
Listen.
Get in the vehicle.
My dad is a sheriff. My
Your
dad
dad's the sheriff. Your dad's Smart Cage.
and I'm
Get
listening.
in the vehicle
I'm talking
right now.
to you.
Just turn around.
Get in the vehicle.
This is
But I think we can all agree she's not calm. Even after dropping a bombshell that her father is a sheriff, the arresting officer decided it was already too late to even treat her a little nicer. Especially since she was acting like a spoiled brat ever since they started interacting.
And all that stuff.
Brittany, please calm down.
calm.
Please.
I'm not
Stop
arguing.
down. Stop.
I'm not arguing with you because
You are arguing with me.
No, listen to me.
I told you you're driving 92.
I have kids that are in my vehicle.
Okay.
Stop.
So why are you traveling so fast then?
I wouldn't do that to
Why are you driving so fast?
I have
And why are you intoxicated right now?
Listen to me. I have children
So
that have no dad.
Okay.
Period.
Stop.
That's fine.
Okay.
Brittany.
I'll be honest with you. I've had a beer
Okay.
since I've had those kids.
Okay.
And we stopped.
I understand.
I'm not traveling. I wasn't trying to avoid you.
I never said you were.
Okay. So,
All I said is I clocked you at a 92.
Okay, where?
And I told you I didn't try to stop you until right here.
Why?
You came around this corner.
Why
What do
didn't
you
you stop
mean?
me?
It's against the law to drive 92 in a 65.
I'm telling you.
So that's the reason why I pulled you over.
Okay.
I pulled you over doing 92 and a 65.
But you're barely pulling me over here. Why
I had
didn't you
to
stop me
catch
there?
you. You kept going 92. You kept going.
Let me tell you.
Let him tell you what he's. Let him tell you. Stop arguing. Let him tell you.
Okay.
Okay?
Please.
I am trying to catch up to you.
Spoiler alert, she did not spot talking over the officer. At one point, the cop started losing patience and even threatened her with a taser, which didn't work as well because she just kept talking and insisting she did nothing wrong when she was, in fact, driving way past the speed limit with kids in the car.
I was trying to catch up to you the whole time. From the moment you passed me and you put on your brakes because you saw me.
I didn't see you. I really, honestly, 100.
Okay.
I'm being
okay.
100% honest.
I had to find a turnaround. I turned around on you, and then
Where was
I
that?
floored it,
Where was
doing
that?
100, trying to catch up to
Okay,
you
where was that?
before I could make.
Okay, where was
Before I
that?
could
Okay,
find the
stop.
Chevy Silverado.
Okay.
Okay.
Where was that?
What do you mean? Where was that?
Where was that?
Will you
Because
stop?
Yeah.
That's not. Why does it matter where I made a U-turn at?
It doesn't.
I told you where I clocked you at. Brantley Road and 285 at 92 miles an hour.
Tell me because I pulled.
I just told you.
Where's
Well, I'm not going to
look,
keep explaining this.
Tell me 100% honest. Where's Brent?
Brantley Road is
No,
on
no.
285.
I
On
don't know
285.
the roads. I don't pay
Well,
attention. I've lived
well,
here
you should
all
know
my
your
life.
roads.
I've lived here.
Oh, then you should know
all
your
my life.
roads. I'm not
Okay.
going to argue with
Okay,
you.
just show him your license.
I will-
and
I will-
ID, and he'll give you a ticket. I don't know what he's gonna give you, but please do not argue.
You wanna
He's
go
just
I'm
grab-
telling
not
you.
wanna go
arguing.
grab
I'm
all
just
the
trying
stuff
to
for
get
her?
to the point where why did he follow me so long? And
I had
now
to catch you.
now he's pulling me over.
I had to catch you. Does that not make sense?
Why weren't your lights on?
I turned my lights on when I identified your vehicle.
When you turned around, why didn't you turn the lights on?
Why would I do that?
Why would
That makes no sense. Are you a police officer?
Yes.
No, you are?
Now things are getting serious. What was supposed to be a simple traffic stop is turning into a possible resisting charge. Despite the warnings, the driver continued acting hostile, which left the officer with no choice but to use just a little force to get her inside the police vehicle. I think it's too much work, especially in handling someone who proclaimed she is a police officer and definitely knows her rights.
I'm not resisting though. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Get in the vehicle right
Okay,
now,
I'm
or I'm
trying to-
going to arrest you.
Okay, listen to me.
Last chance.
Veronica, shut
If
up.
you do not
Shut
let me
up.
close this door, I'm arresting you.
Listen.
If you don't let me close this door, I'm arresting
so let
you.
me show you my license.
One,
Let
two.
me show you my license. Let me show you my license. Let me show you my license. I'm gonna pee myself.
Get in the vehicle.
Wait.
I'm going to dry
I'm
stun
trying
you.
to talk to you.
I'm going to hit you with it. I'm going to hit you with it.
Tase you.
Get in the vehicle.
I'm just asking you a question.
I know, but she's so hard-headed. Let me get you her license.
But guess what? Brittany ain't done yet. After finally getting settled at the back of the police car, she started using a different tactic and decided to bang at the car window in order to get the officer's attention.
Where's your wallet, insurance, and registration at?
If I could get out, I could show you.
You're not getting out.
Okay.
Okay, well then I'll arrest you for concealing identity. What's your name? Brittany.
What do you need, boss?
Oh, she was driving. She did 92. I turned around on her. I barely caught up to her here. She comes out. I smell alcohol on her breath. She's pretty much refusing everything. Okay. I almost dry stunned her to get her in the unit.
Who's this?
It's Mom. She's trying to help me.
I'll tell her. Ma'am.
I'm not Listen, nothing. I'm sitting here.
You bang on that window and you damage it, we're gonna charge you.
What
so
am
quit.
I doing?
So quit.
I'm sitting here.
You're banging on the window, so stop. I can hear you on the outside.
Hey, listen to her. This lady's trying to talk to you, Brittany.
Listen to her.
Brittany, please. Brittany, calm down, please. Brittany, I know. Just calm.
You better call my dad, because I'm gonna
go
out. They have no right.
I know.
No right.
I know.
I haven't done nothing.
I know.
And all of a
Calm
sudden
down.
he pulls
Calm
his
down.
lights.
I know.
All of a
Calm
sudden.
down. Stop banging on the door.
Stop banging on the door. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm not banging on no door.
If your mom can hear it too, yes.
I can't fucking move.
Britt.
I just got a text.
That's okay, ma'am. Just
I
move
just got
back.
a tattoo.
Listen to me. He's being nice enough and he says he's not going to arrest you. If you listen to him, stop, because if not, he's going to take you. We don't need you to go, Brittany. You got the kids here. Please, zip it.
While Brittany was being a menace from the very beginning, the officers were trying to be professional with her. And while she was banging on the car window, screaming, and was not listening to them at all, they made sure to give her all the options under the law. But Brittany had other plans in mind.
Brittany, are you willing to submit to standardized field sobriety tests? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, I'll take that as a no, okay? All right, so as of right now, you're under arrest for DWI.
Why?
For DWI.
What is he going to do?
She's under arrest
And why?
for DWI.
I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Huh?
For DWI.
But why DWI if she's not?
She's intoxicated.
But you didn't test her.
She just refused to do the test. She's intoxicated.
Hey, he's gonna read her some stuff that's important, so can you just come over here for now? I appreciate it. He has to read it to her. I just don't want her distracted, okay?
I would understand. My dad's a sheriff. I wouldn't do this to you. I'm not an ugly person.
I'm not saying you are.
Do this.
All right, you need to listen to me, okay?
Do this.
You need to listen to me
But
really
listen
carefully.
to me.
All right, you are under arrest
If
for
I
DWI.
didn't do nothing,
Stop and
how
listen
am
to
I
me.
under DWI if
Stop
I didn't
and
blow
listen
anything?
to me.
I didn't blow nothing.
I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. The right to speak to an attorney or remain silent does not apply to this requirement of the New Mexico law. That you take a breath test. Do you now agree to be tested?
Follow me.
I consider your actions to be a refusal to be tested.
How do you know if I haven't refused them? I
Charged
didn't
with
say I
REO.
didn't refuse.
Her mother was even done with her and made sure to give her an earful because of this rude behavior, which might land her behind bars.
Zip it. Zip it. You should have been talking to him right. If not, you wouldn't be in there.
They're all That's why they all get in trouble. That's why.
Information?
What is she hitting the window with?
I don't know. If you had cooperated, a lot of this would have gone
Yeah,
completely,
and that's what I was trying
completely
to get
different.
I understand, yes.
Okay, I understand why she's confused about the being pulled over or whatnot, but I put my lights on when I was able to, okay? With her being intoxicated and her being upset and all that stuff, you know, she doesn't want to listen or do whatever. With any type of DWI with children involved, we have to contact CYFD, Child Youth Family Division. It's not saying I'm taking her kids away, we just have to make a report. So he's going to get that information from you, okay? And I'm going to take her to jail before she starts catching more charges.
Okay.
Okay?
In the end, Brittany started getting emotional, but I think we can all agree it's too late for that now. However, the revelations never end because it turned out that she might or might not be a sheriff.
You'll get to give your part in court, okay? No, and I hear you.
My dad's a cop. I would never disrespect him. I would never try to do this.
Who's your dad?
I never would try.
I'm just curious, who's your dad?
I never.
Who's her dad?
I have no idea.
Said he's a sheriff. What's her dad's name?
He used to be a cop, she says. He used to be a sheriff.
Oh, did he?
But wait, there's more, because Brittany made sure to make the drive to the police station as eventful as she could.
I hope one day when your daughter's in that situation, I hope you eat your goddamn words every day, because I'm Satan and I'll come for you every day. Worthless piece of shit. Worthless piece of shit.
What's her first name?
Brittany.
Brittany. Hey, Brittany.
Yeah,
We're gonna get you booked in, okay?
That's good.
Hey, we're not your enemy. We're just
I don't care.
We're just here to get you booked
My dad
in.
used to be a cop. I have no offense to y'all.
Okay.
Not one.
Alrighty, cool. Appreciate you.
I just really have to pee really, really bad.
Cooperate with the officer here, and that'll happen.
In the end, she was charged with child abuse with no great harm or death, DUI, speeding, driving with no license, resisting, evading, obstructing an officer, and criminal damage to property. Last but not least, here's another entitled lady who thought she could get away from an arrest because she's a cop's sister. On March 18th, 2023, officers spotted a black sedan speeding and driving all over the place. Knowing the danger of having a driver like that on the road, the officer made a traffic stop to check if everything was okay. However, the driver decided to start the conversation on the wrong foot. Aside from being uncooperative, she went ahead and proclaimed that her sister is a law enforcement officer, thinking it would help her case. Sadly, it didn't. At best, it just made everything worse for her.
Step out of the car. You have to. Okay. That doesn't matter. So are you going to step out of the vehicle or not, ma'am? Because I'm stopping for a lawful reason, okay? You're all over the daggone roadway, you're speeding, so step out of the vehicle, please. If I want to see me another. You're going to step out, I'm going to physically remove you from this vehicle, ma'am.
And the reason behind it is what?
I'm going to tell you again, Pennsylvania versus Mill states that listen to me.
Pennsylvania.
That's case law, young lady.
So you're asking.
Pennsylvania versus Mill states. Are you listening to me or no?
Okay, good night. Y'all have a good night.
Don't do it. If you do it, you will go to jail. Step out of the car. Step out of the vehicle, ma'am. Step out of the vehicle, ma'am. I try to explain to you. Step out of the vehicle, ma'am. I'm trying to tell you. You're not listening to me. Again, I'll tell you one more time. You're all over the roadway. You're moving at a high rate of speed. So I need you to step out of the vehicle. Step over there. I'll close it. Go over there.
But getting her out of the vehicle was only half the job done because now the officers are about to face the real deal. When asked if she had some drinks that night, the driver admitted she did, but insisted it was not enough to have herself pulled over by the cops.
Over there. How much you had to drink tonight?
One beer. That is about all that I had to drink tonight.
What was the size of that one beer?
It was the size of one beer, sir.
Is it a can? Is it
It
a
was the
glass?
size
Is it a
of one
bottle?
can of one beer.
Okay, what kind of beer was it?
I'm going to be quite frank with you. I don't even go out that often. This is the first night that I've gone out in a long time. I'm a single mother.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know how it was the size of a regular beer can when I get a soda can. It was that size. I don't.
What was that at? What is that? A friend's house? Was it a bar? Was it a restaurant?
It was about 3-4 hours ago at Booker's in DeKalb.
Okay. So you had one can of beer.
Yes.
You don't know what kind it was. Approximately 3 to 4 hours ago at the Booker's bar.
Correct.
Okay. How long after that beer did you drive?
I mean, I had that beer about 3 to 4 hours ago. I didn't start driving until about an hour ago. And the only reason I was driving was to take my girlfriend back home. And now I'm driving back out this way to take myself home.
Did you get to take her home already?
Yes, I did.
All right.
While she was initially cooperative, things took a drastic turn when the officer continued asking her more questions. Whether or not she started getting annoyed or what, no one will know. But one thing is for sure, the way she acts will only get her in more trouble.
To explain to you again what I explained to you earlier before we got into that whole hoopla situation, may I say, you telling me no is a arrestable offense, so don't ever
Okay, I have
what I was trying to explain,
a police officer who explained to me that if I know that I'm within the law, I have the right to.
You are outside the law. So as I was trying to explain to you,
What part of me was outside the law?
Pennsylvania versus Mims.
This is Illinois.
Are you going to listen to me or no?
If you tell me the state of Illinois.
Are you going to listen to me or no?
If you tell me the state of Illinois.
So your brother would have told you this. There's this thing that cops go by. Not only is the Constitution what we go by, there are case laws as well.
Yes,
case
sir.
law, which is Pennsylvania versus Mims, states that upon a stop, I can actually stay out of the vehicle. You must do so. Failure to do so is potentially an arrestable offense. That's why I was trying to explain to you. But unfortunately, you try to talk about Illinois. Illinois is not the only thing that we have to adhere to.
I appreciate you educating me.
Well, good. That way you don't end up going to jail immediately because I can immediately just take you to jail. With that being said, you were going westbound. I was going eastbound. You were moving at a high rate of speed. That entire area is 35 miles an hour. You were doing 65. I finally caught up to you at McDonald and Randall Road. As you turned that way and I got behind you and chased you down that way, if you will. That area over there is 50. You stayed at about 68.
After getting slapped with the truth, the driver went on and explained herself. However, the way she was talking is giving her away, especially her slurred speech. At this point, the cops are getting a hint that she was not supposed to drive, and yet there she was, going from one lane to another at a very fast speed.
As far as riding on the center median, I prefer that as opposed to riding on to the left and I'm so sorry for my language. I prefer that as opposed to riding on the white line.
Just because you prefer to ride on center median, per law, you cannot drive on the center median. 2, you also cannot drive on the white line because that is a fog line. Both those would be essentially violations, just so you do know.
So in the future, when it comes to the situation, if it is foggy, I am okay being on the center median.
No, the fog line literally dictates how far you're not to go. You're not supposed to even drive on a fog line, but you can use it as a guide. You're not supposed to drive on either one of them.
But if it's to the point where I'm being so violated by the lights in front of me, I mean, I'm sure you guys have both experienced with having somebody come on down the road where they've got those violent lights in
their
their
high beams is what you're referring to? Okay. Well,
so there's a point where I can no longer see even the white line.
Well, then you can act accordingly. Per today, none of that stuff you're allowed to do whatsoever. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? At no point in time you should be riding on the center median. With that being said, due to the things that I saw, my camera saw, because I had my camera on the entire daggone times behind you, I want to do some field sobriety tests, make sure you're fit to operate a motor vehicle in safe and orderly fashion. I really need to do that. Cool? Right.
Is it okay if I take the heels off?
Yeah, you're spoke. You can do them in heels if you want to or without. It's totally up to you.
Luckily, it was not hard to get her to agree to a field sobriety test. But let's just say proving that she was sober enough was a different story.
You gotta keep your hands to the side, man.
I will keep my hands to my side. I'm just covering them a little bit more with the coat because I am cold.
That's why I told you could put on your gloves.
Alright. Thank you, sir.
Alright, you put your shoes back on. Alright, man, come step over here, please. What you're gonna do for me, take your left foot, place it on the imaginary line, which it is. Take your right foot, place it in front of your left, touching heel to toe. Put your feet together. I didn't have you there, I had you here. Come here. Come here. You're making it very, very difficult.
You're making me very nervous.
Get back into the starting position.
Yes, sir.
That's not the starting position, ma'am. Are you gonna get back to the starting position, ma'am?
I am in the starting position, sir. Let's go.
That's not the starting position, ma'am.
No, and you know what, at this point, you know what? I'm tired.
Are you gonna do it or not?
What is the starting position, sir? Please educate me.
Feet touching heel to toe. Your right is in front of your left, and your arms are down to your sides.
Let's go.
Do you understand the instructions that I explained?
Sir, yes, sir.
Is there any reason why you can't do this exercise?
No,
That's not the starting position, ma'am. Keep your arms down to your side, please.
I am still in that starting position. May we begin, sir?
Do you understand the instructions?
I am in this position. What am I doing again? By all means, please.
You said you understood. I will not explain to you once more.
What? I'm sorry. What am I doing?
I've explained to you, ma'am. You said that you understood.
Okay, you know, I apologize. I did not understand. Can you please?
No. Next step, we're gonna do the walk. We're gonna do the one leg stand.
I am not.
At this point, things got a little messier. Maybe she realized that she is getting in trouble and decided not to proceed with the test. However, it was already too late for that, and her refusal to finish the field sobriety test resulted in her arrest.
Wrong with this? You're more than
so you're not going to do it anymore?
You were more than welcome.
Put your hand behind your breath. You're under arrest.
Hold on. Why are you asking the game? You know what? I'm asking.
Pull your arm away. Put your arm back behind your back. You're going to go to the ground, young lady. You're going to quit.
What?
You're under arrest.
For what?
You're under arrest for DUI. Knock it off.
For what? You guys didn't ask me anything. My son.
Release your hands. Stop. Don't do that. Stop doing that. You did that to yourself. Stop.
You guys are not treating me like a human being. You're not answering the questions that I have about
double lock
why
it first.
Me.
Open your hands so she can double lock these so they don't sit down. Stop.
That I should be provided. That's why I'm being detained and nobody is telling me.
Spread your feet.
What did I do?
Spread your feet.
What did I do? Why am I being detained?
Search her, please.
Why am I being detained? What did
Spread your feet.
Why am I being detained?
Young lady, knock it off and spread your feet.
Why am I not being provided the reasons I'm being detained?
You're under arrest, like I told you.
For what?
For DUI.
For what?
I just told you. Because you're drunk, you shouldn't be driving.
Who said that I was drunk?
You are drunk. Based on the stuff that I saw, you could have killed somebody today. You have your day in court.
I'm genuinely just trying to ask you why you're asking me to walk a specific way. I'm just genuinely asking why you're asking me to walk a specific way.
Okay, take a seat. Either you sit in there, or I'm gonna pull you in there. Close the door. Just don't you kick her.
I'm not kicking her. I've never kicked her.
Stop kicking.
I've never kicked her.
You stop kicking right now. You're gonna get more charges. You need to knock it off. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. No.
Stupid.
And for having a cop as a sister, I think we can all agree that she was making pretty bad decisions. Because after resisting and fighting the officer, she went ahead and kicked at the squad car, which will probably get her more charges under her name.
Young lady, if you don't knock it, I'm gonna hobble you to this bench. Do you understand me? Because I'm gonna tie you to the bench.
I don't understand what's going on. Why am I being detained?
You are under arrest.
Because of why?
You are DUI.
Because of why? Nobody has explained to me genuinely what has happened.
Do you not understand what I'm telling you?
No,
I've explained things step by step to you multiple daggone times.
No, you have not.
I have.
In fact, you have failed to do so.
I have not failed to do so.
Yes, you have.
Okay, I'm gonna explain this to you one more daggone time. Your driver's atrocious.
I'm sorry, can I speak with someone else?
Nope, you're still with me.
Okay, I would like to speak with one of these two other officers.
Nope, they're deputies and I'm the one on the show.
You have shown me nothing but disrespect, and I have just been asking as to why
Put your foot back in the car, Mel. Do not start this. You're gonna get extra charges. Put the foot back in the car.
I would like to speak with Officer Emmanuel Berger.
Who? We don't have any burgers.
No.
I don't know who that is. Put your feet in the car.
I would like to know why I'm being detained. Because I'm being forced.
You are under arrest.
Because of
We're
why?
done. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you hit or kick anything, I'm tying you to this
not hitting or
so
kicking
knock it off.
anybody or anything.
Done.
I would like to call my family. I would like to call my family. Hey!
And if this was not bad enough, the drunk driver decided not to give her information, bagging yet another charge to the already long list of possible charges she's getting. Even the cop was not amused by her behavior.
I agree, Mel.
Let's go.
Your name's Sheila, right?
I can let them know at the state what my name is.
I wouldn't do that, Mel. That's another charge.
Of what?
Obstructing.
Obstructing what?
Because you're failing to provide your proper information.
You're failing to ask me properly and how to handle me as a human being. You're
Okay.
in fact treating me as less than.
Okay, if you say so, Mel.
I have been abused and I have been beaten and my body is hurt because of what you and your team has done to me.
Okay.
That's fine. I have a really good lawyer. It's fine.
That's fine, Mel.
Absolutely, sir. I also was born and raised on the laws of this state. Let's go.
And there's a bong.
A bong? Okay.
I do not own a bong. I would like to admit that I never owned a bong. So if anybody's stating that I own a bong or that there is a bong in my possession, it is a lie and a fallacy.
He says a bong in your car, Mel.
In my life.
Oh, sorry. It's a pipe.
A pipe? I will accept that.
So you do have a pipe. Okay.
A bong? No.
Well, he said the wrong thing, but apparently you do have a pipe because it's right there.
How am I supposed to get him to come in here and pick me up?
Get who here, Mel?
My father.
He can get you in the morning, which will actually be in a few hours. Store it in an evidence bag. I'll take it and put another bag.
Yeah, he can have it. It's all his.
I don't smoke, so I don't want it, Mel. Where was the bong? I mean, the pipe.
Glove compartment. No one was not in the glove compartment. Do not lie. Do not provide fallacy into the investigation. Provide truth and honesty as a police officer should.
I'm not a police officer.
You are a police officer. You are a police officer of the law. Are you not?
No, I am a deputy. I am a deputy.
A deputy of the law? So are you not a police officer of the law as a deputy, sir? What is a deputy of the law?
Things got pretty bad when they arrived at the police station, especially since the female did not talk throughout the ride.
I'm about to pee my pants. My urination is about to find a nation. I need to pee before the pee is in your back seat. I will pull my pants down and piss on your seat.
Don't do that. It's another charge, Mel.
The state of Illinois will not let me go to the
I have to wait till they open the door. I can't do anything.
Waiting for them. How long do I have to wait for them?
They told me I had to wait. There's another officer in there unloading somebody, so I have to wait. Do not urinate on my seat.
How long may I have to wait?
I don't know. He told me it'd be a couple minutes.
Before I have to urinate, because I had to urinate before y'all pulled me over.
Again, he told me I had to wait, so I'm waiting on them. I don't control the jail.
Okay, and how long do they take?
Not long normally, ma'am. But there's another squad in there, so.
You act like I care. This ain't my car.
Correct, it's county's car. They can charge you for it.
Okay, that's nice for them, but I'm about to piss.
Don't pee in my car.
Cool. Cool. Great. Are we about to go in so I can wipe my pussy or what?
I'm waiting on them.
Alright, great. Cool. Are you gonna wipe my pussy or is somebody else gonna do it?
Don't want to get anywhere near you. Don't urinate in my squad.
Well, then let's go. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, let's go. I'm honestly at the point I'm getting pissed off because nobody's even giving me a DUI test. Nobody's even, when it came down to it, I got pushed up and cuffed up to it. When it came down to me doing the DUI test instead of doing the DUI test, I got harassed. I've got a police officer on my end. I got a lawyer who's in my family. I'm more than happy. What is your name, officer?
I am Deputy Gregory.
Gregory what?
Deputy
what
Gregory.
What?
Deputy Gregory.
Gregory what?
I just told you.
Deputy Gregory.
Yes, ma'am.
Deputy what, Gregory?
It's just Deputy Gregory.
Nobody taught you how to tie your shoes? What's the name before they came your shoes?
What?
So when your mama put you into school and your last name was on your shoes, what was the name that came before your last name?
We didn't do anything weird like that.
Oh.
In the end, she was charged with 2 counts DUI, resisting or obstructing a peace officer, and disobedience of traffic control devices. So, did you think the officers handled the situation well? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Also, make sure to like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next video.